Have you ever wondered why the Sigma male in your life suddenly goes silent? It's not random, and it's certainly not a sign of indifference. The Sigma male operates differently from most, valuing independence, introspection, and purpose. His silence has depth. In today's video, we'll uncover the 7 key reasons why a Sigma male might retreat into silence. 1. He's recharging his energy. Sigma males are introverts at their core. Sigma males need solitude to recharge their mental and emotional batteries because they process the world deeply. While many people recharge by being around others, Sigma males thrive in silence and solitude, as it's how they return to their true selves. After extended socializing or intense engagement with the external world, they often feel mentally drained or emotionally scattered. This is due to their introspective nature, which means they take in not only what is happening, but also analyze it on a deeper level, making them prone to overstimulation. Solitude is not about rejecting the outside world or pushing others away. It's more of a necessity than a choice, a way to reset and maintain their emotional equilibrium. Think of it as charging an internal battery. Just as a phone will stop functioning without recharging, Sigma males become less effective if they don't carve out time for solitude. During this time alone, they reflect, recalibrate, and reinforce their sense of self. The noise of the outside world quiets down, allowing them to think clearly and align with their inner values. This space for reflection is crucial because Sigma males often thrive on their independence, and solitude strengthens that autonomy. The beauty of this dynamic is that when they do re-enter social situations, they bring a more centered, authentic version of themselves. Their ability to step back, reflect, and recharge enables them to be more insightful and deliberate in their interactions, rather than reactive or drained. Ultimately, their periods of isolation are about self-preservation, ensuring that they remain strong, balanced, and true to who they are. Number 2, he's deep in thought. Unlike many other personality types, a Sigma male spends a significant amount of time in deep reflection, focusing on his life, goals, and sense of purpose. His silence is often misunderstood by others, but in reality, it is a powerful tool that he uses to process profound ideas and emotions. While many people seek external validation or input when faced with life's challenges, the Sigma male retreats inward, trusting his ability to find clarity within. When a Sigma male goes silent, it's not a sign of disinterest or avoidance. Instead, it's his natural way of recalibrating. He uses this quiet time to sift through thoughts, analyze situations, and seek solutions that align with his core values. This introspection allows him to see things from different angles, helping him arrive at life-changing conclusions. In fact, his periods of silence often precede significant personal breakthroughs or decisions that alter the course of his life. This approach contrasts with more extroverted individuals who might discuss their problems or seek advice from others. A Sigma male finds strength in solitude, preferring to work things out independently before re-emerging into the world with newfound clarity. Silence, for a Sigma, is far from passive. It's active thinking, where he engages deeply with his inner self. This internal journey allows him to grow, make sound decisions, and stay true to his authentic self. For those around him, understanding this need for silence can foster deeper relationships, as it's not a withdrawal from connection, but a space for internal refinement and growth. 3. He's avoiding unnecessary conflict. Sigma males don't waste their time on petty arguments or unnecessary drama. When a conversation feels like it's spiraling into conflict, the Sigma male often opts for silence as a means of protecting his inner peace. Unlike many who might feel the need to defend their position or engage in heated exchanges, the Sigma male values his energy too much to waste it on arguments that lead nowhere. Silence, for him, is not a retreat or a sign of weakness. It is a calculated decision to rise above negativity. Sigmas tend to see conflict in a different light. Instead of seeing it as a battle to be won, they often view it as a distraction from their personal goals and inner harmony. Engaging in conflict, especially when it becomes repetitive or unproductive, can drain emotional and mental resources. For the Sigma, these are resources better spent on personal growth or meaningful endeavors. His silence in these moments isn't passive. It's an active decision to disengage from what doesn't serve him. Moreover, Sigmas understand that not every conflict has a solution, especially when egos or emotions run high. In such situations, further conversation only escalates tensions. By going silent, the Sigma chooses to break this cycle, avoiding unnecessary drama and preserving his emotional stability. This silence also stems from a deep sense of self-confidence. The Sigma doesn't feel the need to prove himself in every argument. He knows that walking away from toxic exchanges doesn't diminish his worth. If anything, it strengthens his position by demonstrating emotional intelligence and self-control. His silence becomes a tool to maintain peace, not just externally, but within himself as well. This mastery over his reactions makes the Sigma male particularly magnetic and respected. 4. He's focused on a personal mission. One of the most defining characteristics of a Sigma male is his intense focus on personal missions. Unlike the more outwardly social alpha or beta types, the Sigma male operates independently, often in solitude, pursuing his goals with single-minded dedication. His laser-sharp focus comes from a deep internal drive to achieve personal fulfillment or mastery over a specific domain, whether it's professional success, self-improvement, or a passion project that ignites his curiosity. When the Sigma male locks in on a goal, distractions fall away. This includes social interaction, which often becomes secondary. It's not that he doesn't value relationships, but rather that he prioritizes his mission over casual communication. The quiet periods in which a Sigma male may seem distant are in fact moments of intense growth and progress. His silence isn't a reflection of disinterest in others, but rather a byproduct of his immersion in personal advancement. What makes the Sigma male unique in this aspect is his capacity for self-reliance. He doesn't need external validation or social reinforcement to stay motivated. His focus is internally fueled, which allows him to channel his energy entirely into his mission. This contrasts with other personality types who may seek constant feedback or collaboration. Moreover, this intense focus can lead to groundbreaking innovation or personal breakthroughs. By eliminating distractions, the Sigma male taps into a flow state where creativity and productivity thrive. In many ways, the isolation that others may perceive as antisocial is his secret to unlocking deep personal growth and success. 5. He values his independence. Independence is everything to a Sigma. A Sigma male's silence can be much more than a passive response. It's often a deliberate act of reclaiming his autonomy. For someone who highly values independence, any perceived threat to that freedom, whether through expectations, obligations, or even emotional demands, can trigger his need to retreat. Silence, in this context, becomes a powerful tool for self-preservation and boundary setting. When a Sigma male feels his independence is being encroached upon, withdrawing allows him to reaffirm his sense of self without confrontation. It's not avoidance, but rather a way for him to maintain equilibrium. This internal recalibration helps him stay true to his values and identity, preventing him from being influenced by external pressures. His silence speaks volumes about his need for space and the importance of his inner world. Interestingly, this retreat into silence also aligns with the Sigma male's nature as a lone wolf. He thrives in solitude, where he can reflect and reset without the interference of others. His silence isn't rejection, it's more about reclaiming control of his life and choices. By going silent, he asserts that his freedom is non-negotiable. This behavior can be puzzling or even frustrating to those around him, but it's crucial to understand that this silence is his way of staying grounded. Instead of reacting impulsively or bending to expectations, he chooses silence to reflect and reinforce his independence. For the Sigma male, it's not just about avoiding conflict. It's a subtle, powerful way of asserting who he is, uncompromising, self-reliant, and true to his core principles. 6. He's observing the situation. Sigma males are master observers. A Sigma male's silence in social settings is a strategic move, not a sign of passivity or disinterest. Unlike more outgoing personalities, the Sigma male prefers to observe and analyze before engaging. His quiet demeanor allows him to read the room in ways others may overlook. By remaining silent, he can focus on subtle cues, body language, tone of voice, or facial expressions that reveal people's true intentions. This skill gives him a powerful edge, as he can discern sincerity from deception and authenticity from facade. Silence is also a way for the Sigma male to gather valuable information. Instead of jumping into conversations, he listens attentively, piecing together insights that will inform his actions. He understands that speaking prematurely might close doors to critical information or potential opportunities. His methodical approach ensures that when he does speak or act, it is with precision and impact, aligning perfectly with his calculated nature. Furthermore, his silence serves as a protective mechanism. By staying quiet, he shields himself from unnecessary conflict or entanglements, allowing him to maintain control of his surroundings and emotions. This ability to remain calm and composed, while others may rush into decisions or conversations, showcases his confidence in knowing when the right moment to act is. In essence, the Sigma male's silence is a form of power. It is deliberate and tactical, giving him time to assess, strategize, and make decisions that are in his best interest. While others may underestimate his quiet presence, the Sigma male thrives by operating under the radar, knowing that the most important moves are made after thoughtful observation and analysis. 7. He needs emotional distance. A Sigma male often goes silent when he feels the need for emotional space to process complex emotions. Unlike more extroverted personality types, he isn't someone who thrives on outwardly expressing his feelings or reacting impulsively. Instead, his silence is a tool for self-reflection and recalibration. He prefers to internalize his emotions, carefully considering his thoughts and actions before making any move. This gives him a sense of control over his emotions, ensuring that he approaches situations thoughtfully and aligns his responses with his core values. One of the key traits of a Sigma male is his independence. He doesn't rely on others for validation or emotional support in the same way more socially driven personality types might. When faced with emotional turbulence, he withdraws because solitude allows him the clarity and space needed to regain balance. This can make him appear distant or even unapproachable, but in reality, he's using his silence to prevent emotional outbursts that might betray his character. This introspective period also helps the Sigma male protect his autonomy. Silence becomes a form of self-defense, a way to avoid being swayed by external pressures or emotional manipulations. He won't react hastily or allow others to dictate his emotional state. Instead, he values the depth of his own thoughts, choosing to re-engage only when he feels centered and fully aware of his emotions. In this way, silence for a Sigma male isn't an avoidance of emotions, but rather a deliberate strategy to honor them and respond authentically. It's this quiet strength and emotional intelligence that sets him apart. Conclusion: the silence of a Sigma male is never meaningless. It's a powerful tool he uses to maintain his sense of self, recharge, and stay aligned with his goals. Understanding his need for silence is the key to appreciating the depth behind his quiet moments. So the next time a Sigma male goes silent on you, remember, he's not ignoring you. He's simply navigating life in his unique, independent way. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Let us know in the comments if you've ever encountered a Sigma male's silence and how you handled it.